Okay, everyone, welcome back to I think this is video number 8. Probably should have made a note of that, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is video number 8 of The Long Dark. Run through number 1. I'll try not to crash into the microphone, which I just did there. So let's just quickly recap. It's been about a week since I played, so I seem to have a quick recap of where we are with our little notes. We're back in the dam. Oh yes, last time round we went outside to the outer dam around the river, and we did a bit of housekeeping and did some water. So I think what I'm going to do this time around, I'm just okay, we're just in the first thing in the morning, so I just need to drink before I do anything else. We've got a lot of water. In fact, we're slightly too much water over encumbered. Let me just take stock of what I've got on board. I've got quite a bit on board. Tools, I've got 2 rifles because I think I found another one downstairs in the last video. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, well, first off, let's just. Oh, I haven't got any fuel in my lands then. Okay. What have I got? Is that a torch? Hang on. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we'll light that then. There we go. So let's just have a quick look around what we've got here. I've got a wolf pelt. All sorts of bits and pieces. Okay. I think what we're probably going to do then is we will transfer some stuff back to camp office. So we're already over the encumberment limit, but we'll sort that out by leaving some water behind in all the other food, which is obviously that one. Yep. So that's what we'll do. We'll transfer some of this water. About that exactly. Yep, that drops us pretty much exactly onto the weight. So what we'll now do, we shall head out. I think we're probably going to end up doing a couple of trips back and forth in this video. So we'll go outside and make our way back with what we've got to camp office. See what the weather's doing. Hopefully it's not too bad. Are we good for travelling? Oh, we're pretty good for travelling. Spot on. Okay, so let's go. We shall follow the. Ooh, which way should we go? I'll tell you what, we'll follow the river because I seem to remember setting a snare when we came to the dam the first time round. We've obviously done a trip backwards and forwards since then, so we need to go and check it and see if there's anything caught in it. So let's. Okay, that was a weird noise. Okay, I can hear some very weird noises. I don't know whether we're full of woodpeckers. That's what it sounded like. Very strange. Anyway, okay, so let's head down this way. We could do with harvesting some of this firewood, the cedar and the fir that we're going past as well. Obviously, I'm up to my weight limit, so I'm not going to do that now. But a couple of deer. In fact, that's a dead deer over there. I've got a dead deer over here. Let's just go up and have a quick look at this one. Did I bring this one down? I don't think I did. I think this must have been a wolf. Unfortunately, because I'm already fully encumbered, I'm not going to be able to do much. Oh, there's nothing on it anyway, apart from my hide. Okay, we'll come and get that hide on the way back. Right, so let's carry on. There's definitely some new sound effects on here that I haven't noticed before. I don't know if there's been an update since I last played over the last week. I didn't think to check, if I'm absolutely honest. So let's just carry on. Okay, so a few other little updates while we're doing this little bit of a walk-in. I've been trying to sort of see if I can increase the content that I'm putting out on the channel to see if we can build things up a little bit. I've been looking back at Fallout 4 again. Obviously, this 15-minute limit on PS4 recordings is a bit of a nuisance, so I'm trying to get hold of an external recording box so I can record straight to the PC and keep recording for as long as I want. But at the minute, I can't afford to do it, so I am trying to do a bit more Fallout 4 content. What I've decided to do, I'm going to do some quest playthroughs, but I'm going to do them in a logical, chronological order, starting at the beginning and working forward. So I've created a new character, and I have started to record. In fact, the first one of those should have gone up yesterday. Obviously, I do pre-record all of these at the weekend in advance, so I'm assuming it worked, which would have been the intro and the prologue. and then hopefully we'll be able to follow on. It starts to get a bit more complicated as the quests get longer, and I have to keep stopping it to reset the 15-minute recording and all that stuff, and it's a bit of a nuisance, but hopefully we can get some more Fallout 4 content out there. I'm also looking at Kerbal Space Program, which is another one of my favourite games. The problem I'm having with that one, I don't know if anybody else has noticed the torch. We'll get rid of that, no point carrying it around. If anyone's noticed the sort of strange resolution that all of these long dark videos are in. For some reason my monitor, my PC setup just will not record properly in the right resolution, full HD, so it's in a very weird aspect ratio, and when I try and import the footage to edit it in Premiere, it just screws it up. So Kerbal Space Program, I've actually recorded 3 missions, but because they all need editing, I'm stuffed. Can't actually publish it. So a bit of a nuisance, but hopefully I can sort that out and we'll be able to put a bit more content on. And I'm kind of thinking of other games that I can put up there as well. Obviously I'm a bit conscious that I'm a bit behind, and a lot of these games are things that many people have already posted a lot of content for, so I'm trying to think of something a bit different. And of course there's other stuff coming as well that's not game related. I'm still on the hunt for a new car, which I think I mentioned in one of the other videos, so hopefully when I get that we'll be able to go and do a little bit of a test drive run. And somebody I know from abroad, from overseas, outside the UK, has asked if I might be able to do some videos on driving in the UK, because they're a little bit unsure about it, because apparently we drive on the wrong side of the road. I'd argue that we drive on the right side of the road, it's everyone else who's on the wrong side, but anyway. Have we caught anything in our snare? Yes, but he's clipped into a tree. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, well, I managed to get it, so let's harvest. I haven't got a hunting knife, alright. Oh, I hope I don't get frozen while I'm doing this. Temperature's not too bad. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're encumbered now, but never mind. Okay, let's pick the snare up. Really, I want to reset that snare while I'm out here, so I'm going to do that. Just going to replace it. I think I'm going to put it more over here. I tend to put them by the trees simply to protect them from the wind, because these can get damaged. I tend to find that if you put them next to something, it's less likely to happen. Okay, so let's leave that. And we'll head back this way. Now that's interesting. One of the saplings has regrown. Either that or I didn't cut it down, but I'm pretty sure I took them all. So I'm going to take that as well. I'm way over encumbered now, but never mind. We're very close to camp office, so shouldn't be a problem. So I was just going to say, I hope that was a rabbit I just caught out the corner of my eye. So anyway, yes, so possibly some driving videos coming as well. I know that's obviously not game related, so not necessarily what everyone's interested in, but might be of use to somebody. And again, this is sort of a general channel, so there's going to be all sorts of bits and pieces on there. Games is just one element of it. But we're going to carry on with the long dark for now. I'm kind of getting into this playthrough. We're 13 days in, so we're doing pretty well. What I'm sort of aiming, what I did on the last game that I played through on this, is I stayed on Mystery Lake for 30 days, and then I moved over to one of the other maps. So I'm sort of kind of aiming for the same time scale here, but obviously I'm conscious that if you guys don't want to just see me sitting in a hut, which is basically what I was doing last time for quite a lot of those days, just sitting in the camp office and not going anywhere, and we don't really want to do that, so... Oh, he's got me. Well, I'm quite close to camp, so I might risk it. I can't run because I'm encumbered. I'm just going to keep walking backwards. Probably straight into the jaws of another wolf. Keep going. It's amazing how quick the character can walk backwards, isn't it? Can I sprint? Sort of. Oh, and he's chasing after me. Oh, we're going to rumble in the jungle. Here we go. Okay. We've got some torn clothing, which is a bit of a nuisance, but okay, we don't have any afflictions apparently. It's self-healing afflictions, because we did get some cuts. Let's just have a quick look at our clothing. Has anything been ruined? No. Jacket's been damaged, trousers have been damaged a little bit, not too bad, we can repair. We did injure the wolf, so you never know, we might find a dead wolf when we go back the other way. If we're lucky. Well, that's just perfect, isn't it? I'm really hoping he can't get me while I'm here. I don't think he can. Nope, he can't. Excellent. Well done. Have I got a rifle? Yes, I have got a rifle, haven't I? Can we take Wolfie out? Can we take Wolfie out? No. No is the answer to that question, but we scared him off. Did I actually hit him at all? Yes, I hit him. I did hit him. I was kind of hoping it would drop him from that range, but never mind. Okay. I thought that would be quite useful if we get ourselves a wolf pelt, but never mind. As it's quite close to camp, that would have been quite useful. Anyway, right, let's get rid of the, let's get rid of the gun. Don't need that. Woo! Graphical glitch. Right, okay, so let's see where we are and what we've got. So, time for the housekeeping. So, we want to get rid of the deer hide, the guts, and the rabbit pelt, and the green birch sapling. We'll get rid of all of that. So let's organise ourselves down here. Gut needs to go up here. I do like this. This is a relatively sort of new gameplay mechanic where you can pick things up and move them around. Previously, when you dropped them, that was it. You couldn't pick them up, you couldn't move them. And you did tend to get very messy piles of stuff everywhere, but now you can organise everything nice and neatly so you can find it all, which is always good, and it just looks nice. Okay, so there we go. So we've got 2 cured deer hides, we've got a fresh deer hide which needs to cure, we've got some cured guts, and we've got some fresh guts which cure. So we've got 3 deer hides. I think we need 4 to be able to make our deerskin boots. We'll just have a quick look. So I need to drop some stuff in here anyway, so let's do that. So crow feathers, that can go, and scrap metal, that can go. Keep everything else, and let's just have a quick look. Okay, we only need 2 cure deer hides and 4 cure guts. So what have we actually got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we actually have the parts we need. Very good. Okay, so we'll do that in a minute. Have I got anything else to drop? Yes, I have, because I've got a spare rifle, so let's get rid of that rifle. 2 stone kits, going to need those. I will keep that, I'll reload it into that rifle. We've got some spare matches, let's get rid of a box of those. I think that's it. Okay, so that rifle, what's going on there? Okay, that can go there. And put these matches in. Okay, and I think that's it. Let's just go upstairs. I've got some firewood that I can probably do with getting rid of, so let's do that. Let's get rid of some of this firewood. I'm not going to get rid of all of it, I'm just going to get rid of... Let's get rid of firewood. Let's drop those, want some of that. Excellent. Okay, anything else we can drop? Not really for now, no. Okay. We'll come up or we'll cook it downstairs, that rabbit meat in a minute. But first... Oh, we've got a rabbit pelt as well, which I've just sort of left lying around in the middle of the floor. Over there. Okay, so we have what we need to craft the deerskin boots. So let's pick up our 2 deer hides. And let's pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 guts. And there we go. So we can begin crafting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to craft for... how long does it take? 12 hours. I'm going to craft for 4 hours, and we'll just see where that takes us in terms of health and advance. Okay, so we've done it for 4 hours. We are dehydrated, we're hungry. 4 hours of daylight left, so I'm going to do another 4 hours. Not too bothered about how rapidly we're losing our condition. We're okay. Okay, so there we go. So we've got 4.5 hours to go. I'm not going to do it now though, I don't think. I think I'm going to go upstairs while I've still got a little bit of light to sort out cooking our meat. So let's do that. So let's pick up a couple of pieces of this reclaimed wood. And we'll start a fire. So this is going to be the first of our sort of self-imposed goals that we wanted to try and do for this series, which was to make all of the animal skin clothing. So the boots are the first one, then we've got deerskin pants or deerskin trousers because I'm British, and rabbit skin mitts, which we've got 1 rabbit pelt, we need 3 more, and then there's a wolfskin overcoat, which is why having that wolf would have been useful. So let's throw a bit of fuel on the fire, give ourselves an hour, cook up this rabbit, which ain't going to go very far, but we'll do it. I think one of these is going to be a very small piece. And then we'll do a little bit of water. Never miss the opportunity to do water. Whenever you make a fire, always do water. Always do some water. In fact, I am going to do herbal tea, that's supposed to help me rest. Drink that before it's cold. So that gives us a few calories, sorts our thirst out, and gives us a bonus of improved rest. So we will be going to sleep in a minute. Potentially, I mean, I don't know how long the effect lasts, because I do want to try and do some water production. So let's just do a litre. Again, never miss the opportunity to make water. It's the most used commodity in the game. You want to make sure you've got a nice stockpile. You can always stock it up. It's always useful. Oh good, we've still got more bonus. Okay, so let's go into here and we'll stop for a second because I haven't eaten anything. So the calorie count's very low. That was very nearly a rookie mistake there. We'll eat these 2 bits of rabbit. One of them's going to be pretty much next to nothing. I'm going to go with one of these tins of dog, which is awesome, but never mind. You know, survival situation and all that. Food is food. Let's just have a quick look. We need to drink as well, the tea didn't give enough, so let's just drink. And what I'll probably do, I'll carry this water back the other way and we'll drink our way out of the other end. So, let's go to sleep. We've got 9 hours, so if we do 9 hours rest, that should bring our condition back to 100%, and then we'll come out the other end, finish off our crafting. Now, I have to be absolutely honest. Previously, I did have dual screens on this PC, and I had probably do actually. I think I might just do another hour just so it's long. I had dual screens on this PC, and I had the recording software open on the second monitor, so I could see the clock, so I could see how long the video was running. Unfortunately, in my attempts to sort out this resolution problem, I've unplugged one of the screens, so I've only got a single screen, so the recording software is hidden. So I have no idea how long this video is. Not a clue. So if it's a bit shorter, it's a bit long, I apologise. And we will find out very shortly, I suspect. We might as well make a snare as well, if we've got enough cured gut. Okay, so let's begin crafting again. We've got another 4.5 hours, so I'm going to do another 4.5 hours crafting. Let's do that. Weather's gone pretty bad outside anyway, so that doesn't really make any difference. And there we go. So deerskin boots are complete. So we've crafted them, and that's how you craft. For anyone who is new to the game, doesn't really know how it works, that's how you craft. So basically, just to summarise what we did, we harvested the deer hide from a dead deer. We had to leave it lying inside this building It has to be indoors, and it has to be lying. You can't have it in your inventory or in a container for a period of time. I'm not sure how long it takes to cure. You can see the percentage. Once it's cured, same goes for the guts. Once they've cured, we can then use them for crafting, and when we've got enough of them, we can make certain things. So we've made ourselves some deerskin boots. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a drink just to ward off that dehydration, and I'm going to put on my deerskin boots. Not quite blue suede shoes, but you know what I mean. And that's going to give us a +4 warmth bonus, a +3 wind chill bonus. Let's put those on. That's over my insulated boots. So if I come down here now, you can see that we have a +10 clothing bonus and +6 wind chill bonus. So these are much better than the boots in the game. As you can see, if I change these around, I'm going to lose 2.4 of my warmth bonus. Obviously, it's dropped a bit because I've got some damaged clothing, which I'm going to sort out in a minute. So, let's sort out that damaged clothing. So in here I should have some cloth, and we can use that cloth. Let's just transfer all of it at the moment, so I don't know how much I need. We can use that cloth to make repairs, so that's what we're going to do. So let's repair our winter coat. It needs 2 cloth. It's going to repair it by 35%, and we've got a chance of success of 83. So I'm going to choose the better of the 2 sewing kits because I think that improves our chances of success. So, no, let's just go with the nearly broken one. Yeah, we made it through. So, where are we? 76, that's pretty good. So we'll leave that for now, I'm not going to go any further than that. And then let's repair these jeans. Which is going to give us an extra 30%. We need more cloth for that, so let's go again. So this is how I tend to do it. A lot of people don't repair clothes, they sort of just go and find more and stockpile them, but I do. I always go and repair them. I'm just going to repair again, just to take the percentage a little bit higher. You don't want to waste your repairs. If it's only dropped a few percent, don't bother doing it. Wait until it's dropped to at least 30% before you try doing it, because otherwise you're just wasting materials. Okay, so we've got percentages are all nice and a little bit higher now, so let's go back in here. We've now got a +11% clothing bonus. So the condition of your clothing does affect the warmth bonus you get from it. So if it's in bad condition, the warmth bonus is less. That's why it's, you know, you want to repair it. And these days in the Long Dark, you can't always find other spare clothes, so it's always worth keeping them in good condition. So that's why any clothes I do find that are spare, that are not as good as what I'm wearing, I'll break them down for cloth and I'll make sure that I regularly repair the clothes. So let's get rid of all of that, we don't need that anymore. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good. Obviously outside the weather is not looking good, and we've got the question mark, so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. But let's go upstairs, because we've got some clothes stashed upstairs, so we can get rid of these insulated boots that we're carrying. Yep, so you can see we've got some clothes stashed up here. So if I go to clothes, I can get rid of my insulated boots. There you go. So I'll keep those in reserve as spares, just in case my deerskin boots get damaged. Okay, so we are now a little bit stuck. I can't really go anywhere or do anything with the weather outside being what it is. So let's just see if there's anything that we can repair. I might do a little bit of a repair on that. Actually, let's break down these torches first of all. That'll just harvest back to sticks. You'll notice that you can craft torches in a workbench, but you never do that. You just pull a torch out of a lit fire. It's much more resource efficient than making them. I dare say that will get changed at some point in the future, but for now that's the best way to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to repair my hatchet a little bit with that whetstone, and I'm also going to refuel my lantern because I don't refuel it now. That's no use. We are basically housekeeping because we can't really go anywhere at the moment. Let's just have a quick look outside to see what the weather actually looks like. And I suspect it's not going to be good. So let's see. Yeah, that's not good. Let's get back inside. We don't want to go anywhere in Okay, so we're stuck here for the rest of this video, basically. So, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping then. Again, apologies, I have no idea how long this is running for, so we'll see if we've overrun. Okay, let's pick up some music. Okay, so, first off, let's refuel this lantern. Actions are refuel. It's not going to put very much in it, so I might refuel that from the bigger tank before I go anywhere else. We've got a little bit of fuel back in it. And we now want to sharpen with our whetstone this hatchet, so let's do that. So that's increased our condition of the hatchet, but will have decreased the condition of the whetstone by 5%. So let's go in and we'll do it again. I think each time you do this, it increases the condition by 3%, as you can see, and it decreases the condition of the whetstone by 5%. So we'll do it one more time. This is different to how you used to repair hatchets. You used to have to use scrap metal and fir firewood to do it, and now you've got this whetstone, so slightly different to how it used to be. But there we go, so we've got it up to 55%, so it's not really brilliant, but I don't want to waste too much of the whetstone and spend too much time doing that, so... And I'm assuming... Yes, so you don't repair the rifle anymore, you have to clean it. Okay, because that's different as well. You used to repair that, again, with scrap metal and fir firewood to repair the rifle. And that's what the rifle cleaning kits are for. So let's just try that, because I've never done that before. So let's pick up the rifle cleaning kit. And let's just clean our rifle. So it looks very much the same, so it's given us a 3% increase. We'll do it again. Given us a 3% increase in condition, and presumably we'll have dropped the rifle cleaning kit's condition by the same. So it's the same thing. Okay, so there you go, that's how you maintain your tools and all your gear. So we'll drop the cleaning kit and the whetstone. We don't need to be carrying those around with us. We've got 2 rifle cleaning kits, so we're good with that, but I've only got 1 whetstone, so I don't want to waste it particularly. Okay, so aside from bringing out my rifle and just loading that spare round into it, I'm a bit stuck to what I can do. I've got 3 hours of daylight left, so outside it's obviously cleared up a little bit. If we just stick our head out the door and see what it looks like, see if it's any clearer. Oh yes, it's still windy, but we can actually see. Now, obviously we have hit 2 wolves, but I don't really fancy in this wind and weather to go and see if we can get them. What I am going to do is head over here with our newly sharpened hatchet, and we shall harvest this here seedling. It's going to take us an hour, so hopefully we won't get too cold. So that gives us some cedar firewood. Let's get that. We've got the ominous long dark music as it's starting to get a little bit darker. Reminds me a bit of Half-Life 2. The transition to Ravenholm. But I don't want to go to Ravenholm. It scares the shit out of me. In fact, if we're up for a bit of retro gaming, I might break out Half-Life 2. We might do a let's play for it, a long play for it, possibly without commentary. We'll see whether we do a Half-Life video. Okay, so we've got ourselves some extra firewood, so that's good. Let me just harvest this, because it's annoying me that it's not harvested, so let's just harvest that to tinder plugs. And I think we're probably going to call it a day for this video. Again, apologies, I have no idea how long this video is. I haven't got a Scooby. Oh, I forgot we have this venison. Oh, excellent, okay. completely forgot we had that. Well, we've got some stuff in worse condition, but... Okay, I think I'm going to use the stuff that's in slightly worse condition first, because that medicine's keeping quite well. So we're going to go head off to sleep, and then we'll call it an episode or a video. I don't like using the word episode because some other people use that term, and I don't want people to think I've stolen it. So that's why I say video. Okay, so we'll just eat, get our calorie level up, which was the other one we brought on board. We'll go with the pork and beans, I think. So that's... I need to keep an eye on that canopy. I've got a couple more, so it's not a big deal if it breaks, but... Okay, so that should be enough calories to get us through. And I'm going to drink. Okay, excellent. So, let us, before we go to sleep, we'll do our little log. So we haven't really done a great deal today, so we've basically returned to camp office with our loot. Tidied. Fought off the wolves. Crafted our deer skin boots. And what else did we do? What else did we do? I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? We've just done a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of tidy up. Oh yes, we sharpened our hatchet. Apologies for my bad typing, but the microphone is covering the keyboard and I can't see the keys. And we cleaned our rifle. There we are. Okay, so that's basically what we've done today. Not a great deal, but you know, I don't know. This is the nature of the long dark. Sometimes you have slow days, sometimes you have exciting days. So, okay, so we're done with that. Let's have a quick look at our official stats. Condition range from 77 to 100. We didn't sustain any injuries. And you can see there's our travelling days. Okay, so I do actually really quite like this. Oh, collectibles. I wonder what that means. That's interesting. Maybe that's something that's not quite there yet. There aren't any of those things around, but okay. I'll do a little bit of digging on that. Not seen that before. Okay, so let's drop ourselves into bed. I'm going to do the full 12 hours. So we'll rest, and then in theory that should almost take us through to the following morning. Oh, it is going to take us through to the following morning. There you go. That'll do. So there we go. So that's it for another video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again soon for video number 5. Number 5? Video number 9. I'll get my numbers right in a minute. Thank you for watching. See you soon.